here are staying overnight is to document our seriousness and the means that we will go to see that the needs of this university are met, because we love our university.
Scope News investigates. They told the world HBCUs were a sanctuary. They didn't show what students were silently surviving. Historically, black colleges and universities, known for black pride, tradition, and brilliance. Names like Howard, Morehouse, North Carolina Central, Morgan State, Hampton, and more carry the weight of legacy. These schools were born out of exclusion, yet built with vision. From alumni to faculty, the history runs deep. But rewind the clock and another legacy surfaces. One that isn't printed on brochures. And one student, an African immigrant, shares a perspective that quietly reveals the tension some don't dare say aloud. It's the 1970s. A young woman sits in front of a camera. Her tone is careful. Her words are measured. She doesn't name the issue, not directly. But the message is clear. Something isn't right. The cracks were already forming.
Easy to get into, or what?
In a way, more than other schools probably.
What do you think about the standards here as compared to maybe University of North Carolina, Greensboro?
Oh, well, I'm not sure about the other colleges, you know, so. They might be the same as A&T, but most people say A&T is not as high standard as the other.
By the 1990s, the silence cracked. Students at Morgan State would stage a protest. They were the children of Martin Luther King, raised in the shadow of the civil rights movement. They could not sit by any longer. Across multiple HBCU campuses, they spoke plainly. Mold in the ceilings, rodents in the halls, broken showers, missing financial aid. The press showed up. The administrators scrambled, but nothing really changed.
Students are still filing into Murphy Auditorium here on the campus of Morgan State University, where they're going to be holding an open forum with school administrators to voice some of the many concerns that they have. Now, the concerns of the students really runs the gamut. They're concerned about everything from security issues to what one student called deplorable conditions of rat and rodent infestation in some of the dorms. But the students' main concern has to do with the level of state funding at the school, and that's why they staged an overnight. The students say they want more state money for their school because they say that other state schools have bigger budgets and get bigger yearly increases than Morgan does.
About 200 angry Morgan State students today took over an office in the university's administration building, demanding changes in financial aid, student housing, registration procedures, and campus security. The students shouted comments and questions to President Earl Richardson and Vice President for Student Affairs Raymond Downs. Both administrators were at Downs' office in Truth Hall, where they tried to address the protesters who had begun the sit-in at 8:30 a.m.
And fast forward to now, students are sleeping in tents outside of campus buildings. Rats scurry through dorm rooms. The cries are louder, the footage is real, and the names haven't changed. Hear it from the students themselves, from Howard and beyond.
At Howard University, fed up with what they are calling unsafe living conditions. Student videos showing what appears to be pipes burst, insect infestations, and mold under beds and covering the walls.
Coughing up blood, like I was coughing so bad I coughed up blood, like coughing for hours straight.
Students we spoke with say the mold is growing throughout the halls of the university dorms in Washington, D.C. Are you guys in the same building?
No, I live in...
You guys are in different buildings?
Yes.
Two buildings, both of you coughing up blood?
Yeah.
Both students are now living on the floors of the university cafeteria. Other students sleeping outside in tents and in sleeping bags, reporting to the university and posting on social media issues ranging from Wi-Fi connection problems to insect and rat infestations, like sophomore Tia Scott.
My own room, we had a mice infestation with blood everywhere and everything. It was a horrible situation.
Scott now among the nearly 100 who have vacated their rooms, according to the students we spoke with. She is camping outside for a second week.
Right now, sleeping in a tent outside in the cold at night, trying to study for my midterms and keep my grades up while all of this is happening.
Students now calling out the administration.
I'm paying $5,000 for mold in my dorm. I'm paying $5,000 for rats.
Even leaks in their dorm rooms. How many students do you think then are exposed to this right now?
Hundreds.
One of the main concerns we heard from students is mold in dorms.
I got sick. The mold in our building is bad. I just got here, and they ain't showing me why I should stay here.
Students showed us pictures on social media that students say show the mold in their dorms. They also sent us these videos of mice in dorms. Wednesday, marching across campus to demand the university fix the issues.
It isn't just about mold. It isn't just about these things that we're seeing. It's about why do we have to scream to be heard?
A spokesperson for the university says the university actively addresses housing maintenance issues and does regular pest control treatments, also responding to individual issues once they are reported. But for Jordan Napper,
a home is supposed to be a place where people get peace.
He says he isn't finding that peace right now in his dorm.
Only the second floor dryer gets hot. The first and the third doesn't get hot. The washers don't work. It's ridiculous.
And in the middle of it all, one African student speaks up, and what she says reignites a quiet war no one wants to name.
This girl talking about being African and going to an HBCU, and y'all know I talked about this on my page before, and I got dragged for it, but I didn't say nothing bad. I just said I loved it, and people got mad. But if you're African and you're wanting to go to an HBCU, please, please, please do your research. Either please do your research or be willing to learn. Because HBCUs, I'm not going to lie, they are for Black Americans. And I understand, I feel very close to African Americans and the entire Black diaspora, which is why I wanted to attend an HBCU, right? Now, if I was ignorant, which many people are, I would not be getting along here at all. So if you want to come to an HBCU, just please have an open mind and always be ready to learn, because it's always something new.
But wait, there is more to this discourse. It isn't just mold money and discourse from international students either. Some students speak of bullying, exclusion, and toxic cliques that eat away at their mental health.
It's my first semester at a HBCU, and somebody like me, I'm nerdy, I like anime, I like computers, I have their particular fashion sense. I don't like wearing skinny jeans with a babe.
This isn't a dig at HBCUs. This is a cry for help. A love letter from the students and alumni who still believe in these institutions, but want them to do better. Not tomorrow. Not next semester. Now, content disclaimer. This Scope News report contains sensitive subject matter, including real student testimonies and social commentary that some viewers may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. All video clips are used under fair use for commentary, critique, and educational reporting. Scope News does not own the original footage and encourages viewers to support the original creators. This video is for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only.